Hey, how's it going, everybody? The Strive here, and today I got an exciting topic for you all. Before we start, just letting you guys know I appreciate all of your support. It means the world to me. And also, if you happen to be new to the channel, welcome to the Strive. I do all my videos barely scripted and such, so if you're looking for a guy who just blabbers on, I'm him. I enjoy speaking my opinion on the sports world, so I do everything I can not to be filtered just because it's more fun this way. But with all that said, I hope you all enjoy the video. Let's go ahead and get right into the topic. Today we got the New York Giants, and the main topic is they suck. All right. let's be very transparent here. They are bad. They're a bad football team. And lately in the news, if y'all haven't been on social media in a while, or maybe not, or you don't even know what social media is, I really doubt it, but they announced, or well, it's rumored, I shouldn't say it's officially announced, but let's be honest, I mean, it sounds pretty reasonable that's going to happen. The main rumor right now is that Joe Judge, the head coach, and the quarterback Daniel Jones will make a return for next season with the New York Giants. Oh man. Just to recap, by the way, the New York Giants just lost to the Philadelphia Eagles 10-34 this previous Sunday, a divisional matchup. And also, by the way, not only is it a big divisional, game or anything like that, the Giants, stat-wise, are also one of the worst defenses and offenses in the league. The team is just awful. Pretty much just a failed rebuild. I know it's only been a couple years, but already looking back, it's just nothing is panning out. Today was supposed to... Well, not today. I shouldn't say today. My bad. This year really should have been more of a... a lot of people were hoping to see a increase in productivity, kind of seeing, some instances of growth in this team and organization over the past couple years. And it's literally the same team ever since Daniel Jones has been drafted. It's the same team. It's been 3 years now. There's been no growth in the team. They're still losing a lot of games. And honestly, the worst part is we're not even really seeing growth. We're seeing more of a decrease, really, and it's kind of weird. No improvement, really, and it just seems like they're just getting worse every season, and it's really odd, because in the first year when they had Daniel Jones as a rookie, it seemed like they were gonna improve, and now we're in year 3 with the new head coach Joe Judge and Daniel Jones, and I gotta tell you, I'm not really impressed with this team. I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan, and we were rebuilding. We got Kyler Murray and our new coach, Cliff Kingsbury, and we're already back in playoff contention 3 years in a row. And that's usually what happens. A successful rebuild usually takes about 3 or 4 years, and that's kind of the best scenario you can hope for. And the Giants, it just seems like, I wouldn't really be that... What should I say? I don't know, but I wouldn't be that thinking that, they're not going to improve, but they haven't shown improvement ever since then. I was trying to think of the word, but I don't know. Who knows? Like I said, hey, it's not scripted, so everything's coming off the top of my head as far as I know. So, but with that being said, it's mind blowing, and there's barely any positives. I mean, the worst thing is, so their defense is 23rd in the NFL, and their offense is 30th. And, we talk about these teams like the Jaguars, the Jets, and I barely hear, when it comes to, worst teams in the league, I don't hear much slander when it comes to the Giants, and I feel like a lot of people are forgetting about how bad the Giants are. And the crazy part is, I remember a couple of weeks back, they fired Jason Garrett, who was their offensive coordinator. And ever since then, it's like their offense got worse. It was already bad enough. And it's like they were trying to put the blame on Jason Garrett. And as he's gone now, it's like you're still the same team. And it's like, what was the point of firing him? So at that point, it's more of like a coach issue, really. And in my opinion, I think it's just simple at this point. I say, well, first of all, get rid of the GM. Dave Gettleman is awful. His drafting is terrible. His free agency is terrible. Everything that he does as a GM is awful. And, I'm not trying to send any, ill will to these guys. They worked hard for the positions to get in. And, I'm not trying to put them on blast or anything like that. But this is a sports channel and I got to talk about it. And it's just true. Dave Gettleman, by the way, is not a good GM. He's awful. When we look back at the past couple of years, what he's doing as a GM, barely maybe, I don't even know if he's really had any good moves, honestly. He's the one that's hired Joe Judge. He's the one that helped an opt-in to get Daniel Jones. They traded up to get him. Well, actually, I don't think they traded up. I could be wrong about that, but I remember they took him at the number 6 pick in the first round, and no one ever thought he was going to be taken that early in the draft. So you need to get rid of Dave Gettleman. And like I said, the rebuild has definitely failed. There's been no improvement over the time that they've drafted Daniel Jones and gotten Joe Judge as their head coach. It might be time to get rid of Joe Judge, get a new coach. Maybe keep Daniel. I would say keep Daniel Jones, fire the head coach, fire the GM, and see maybe what he can do under a new head coach for, maybe a couple games. And if he doesn't do good in those, like half a season or the whole year, go from there, get rid of him, get a better franchise quarterback if you can, because Daniel Jones has improved that he can be that franchise quarterback. So, there's some good signs. I feel like if they were able to get a good head coach, I do feel like this Giants team does have some underrated potential here. I think the receiving core that they have for their offense is very underrated, and I feel like Daniel Jones is just not a good quarterback I feel like the wide receiver core is great, and they're just not getting what they need to succeed. They have Kenny Golladay, and then who's the young wide receiver? It's not... I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. I had him on NFL Fantasy. Oh my gosh. Why can I not remember his name? Oh, man. I'm terrible at names, so I'm not honestly surprised I'm forgetting his name right now. Is it Kadarius Toney? I think it's Kadarius Toney. Yeah, Kadarius Toney. I hope I'm right. Don't quote me. But Kenny Golladay, Kadarius Toney is very underrated. The defense could be better, 23rd, but that's not bad for the coaching that they have. So I feel like the defense could be better if they actually had the right head coach. And I feel like if they had a good quarterback, that's better than Daniel Jones, I feel like the offense wouldn't be that bad. I feel like the passing game is not being valued as well as it could be. And maybe I'm just crazy, but I think the passing game for the Giants could be well used, like way more valued than what they're using it for. And I don't know, man, it's crazy. It's insane that I can't believe they're bringing back Joe Judge and Daniel Jones. It's about to be the 4th season that they've all had the same thing, that they've been together, and we're probably not going to see improvement still. And I'm probably going to have to make another video next year about how the Giants still need to get rid of their head coach and their quarterback and possibly their GM if they keep Dave Gettleman. And I just don't know why the Giants settle for mediocrity. Like, what? You're a billion-dollar franchise. You're in New York. You make tons of money. You literally make money just off the brand. And the fact that you're opting in for mediocre it's troubling. Like, I actually feel bad for the fans of the Giants. Like, they don't deserve this, and they deserve a better team. It's just like the New York, it's just like the New York Knicks. I mean, look at them. They had a good year last year, but guess what? They were so overrated, and look at them now. They overpaid some guys, and now, Tom Thibodeau, not that good anymore, and I don't know what's with these New York franchises and being mediocre, and I feel bad for New York fans because they deserve better, and that's just how it is. But I don't know. Maybe I'm going off the rails. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below if you guys have your own opinions on things. And, I always like to hear people's side of the story. Obviously I'm not a New York Giants fan, so there's only so much I know. I don't know, I don't follow any, media on the Giants or anything. I don't even live in New York, so I couldn't even tell you what if there's anything in the background happening or so and so. So, if you're a Giants fan, welcome to comment below and hit us some with facts or how you feel, if you are a Giants fan. And even if you're not, put your thoughts down below, and your opinion matters. That's how it works. So, but I appreciate all your guys' time. That's my opinion on how the Giants are, and they're just a bad team, man. Bad organization. And yeah, man, hopefully I don't have to keep making the same video by next year about this team. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are having an awesome new year. Appreciate y'all's support and time, and I hope you guys have a good night. See y'all later. Peace.